Hey, good morning, y'all. Dave here at Wild Hearts Farm. It's another frigid morning here in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I'm jumping in and back at it, working on this barn build. So again, just one more door to build, and that door is going to be one of these big sliders on the back here. So that's going to be the last door that I have to build. The dilemma I have right now, there's always some sort of dilemma, always some sort of problem when you're, doing it yourself, right? Is that I am out of material, not completely out of material, but I am short about 10 pieces of this 10-foot tongue and groove hemlock. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So here is that nice tongue and groove hemlock that I'm using. I've got enough for 3/4 of one of the panels, and then I'm short the rest. So I need about 10 pieces of this lumber. So here are my options, right? I could put another order in to Reels Construction and I could have them ship it down, very expensive. I could drive up there, take the opportunity to see some family again and pick it up, right? But again, also very expensive. Some other options I have. Well, first of all, let me show you what else I've got. So instead of ordering just all new lumber, what I thought I could do is use the leftover siding and actually mill that down to the pieces that I need. As you can see, just stacks of it, right? So I went ahead and visited my local mill down here. Problem is that they will not mill out any lumber that's not their own. So again, I could order it from them in the sizes that I need. Again, really expensive, and again, I have all this nice lumber here that I need. So here's what I've decided to do. All right, so the most cost-effective way for me to do this that I've realized, or at least I'm going to try, is again taking the siding material that I have here. This is hemlock, much wider, much longer, but then cut it down to the proper length and width as the tongue and groove I'm using for the doors, and then of course add the tongue, add the groove, and try to mill this out myself. So got an idea of how I'm going to do this, and I'll show you that. So I've got a handheld router, and I actually have the correct bit, the 1/4 inch and a little bit higher bits that I think I can use to actually mill this out myself. It's only 10 pieces. If there's anything more, I probably wouldn't try to do it this way, but with 10 pieces, I think I can handle it. So my handheld router right here, it actually comes, this is the base plate for it. It's a straight edge, works really well for small jobs. I spent about $15 and I bought this base attachment for it. It has these nice handles on it. Something else it has though, it has these two pins right here, if you can see. So these two pins help to align it on the top of the wood and then run it down, and it'll stay straight and centered, so I can route out that groove really easily. And then when I do the tongue part of it, I'm going to put this attachment back on and line it up and be able to run down both sides to do the tongue. So I rigged up a little board here, a table for me to try to do this by hand, and we're going to see how this works. All right, y'all, so this seemed to work really well. I have a couple down, couple things now. I did leave it a little bit longer on both ends because trying to get these ends to move forward with those pins. A little bit difficult. Once you get those pins set, though, you can run right down this line and keep that perfectly centered, and then create that nice groove that you need for the tongue and groove. So it looks like this is definitely going to work. Have a few down. I just have a few more to go, and then it's flipping it over and rigging it up to do the tongue part of it. All right, so working on the tongue part of this, now that I'm done with the groove, I went ahead, I grabbed my hand router, put on the other attachment, which is what it came from. It has a straight edge. And what I did is I just sort of generated a bit of a rack that the wood is going to slide in. And it's actually, everything's sort of screwed down. It's kind of like, creates sort of like a template to then router out each tongue. So this is what that looks like. Using the same wood, just able to lay it down sort of sideways. And then each piece of lumber is going to fit nice and snugly right in here. At least is the concept. And then I'm going to run it right down with the router down one side, carve out that tongue area, and then flip it over and then router out the next side. And that should create my nice tongue for tongue and groove. Here's our stack right here. Very nice. Here's the one I just cut. Here's the existing. As you can see, these fit pretty snugly. All right, y'all. These big barn doors are complete. So that existing lumber that I used and routed it out into tongue and groove worked pretty well. There are definitely some flaws, but I actually kind of like the flaws. Now these will be on the back of the barn, facing the field, not facing the house. So flaws are all right, but some of it kind of brings a little bit of charm, and I'll show you what I'm talking. You know, the first few passes, that router would get a little bit swirly, and as you can see, there's some places here. I tried to cover them up, some areas, but honestly, I think that kind of adds a little bit of character. So hardware's on. I have my buddy Chris coming over to help me hang these, and we're gonna get this done today. And all the doors will be on, which will be awesome, and I'll be able to move on to some other projects.
Last time better.
Bruce, like, what's my role in this?
Nah, you want to do it the other way? Did you like do it the other way better?
Well, yeah, because you scratched your paint on the other one.
All right.
Yeah.
Do it upright?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here, let me move the ladder again.
Touch up. You're not to touch it up. This is not the perfection I was hoping for.
What's that?
This is not the perfection I was hoping for. Just kidding.
It's pretty perfect, actually.
I
Hey,
know.
yours.
Nice.
Still push it up the other end.
No, we're good.
All right.
Look, this one's not scratched.
Yeah, I see that.
I know.
see that.
Chris.
Well, there's some paint in there. If you want to grab it, you start touching it up. All right.
That's not his job. That's your job.
Cool.
Go ahead, Dave, roll them.
All right.
Roll that beautiful bean footage, babe.
Brooks, like I got the worst life.
I know he hates his life, doesn't he? I'm so like
There we go.
depressed.
I gotta touch up that paint down there.
Yeah, I'll watch Dad upside down.
Yeah, exactly. Nice, babe. Finally. Doors are done.